there, welcome back to the Art of Crochet blog, and this is square number 6, and I thought it's time to have a little look back at the squares that we've done so far. So I've put all of mine out here. Some of them are slightly different sizes to the other ones. My purple ones, my mauve one is a bit smaller than my yellow one, and the stripy one's bigger than all of the others. But I think that when they're stretched and they've all got their borders around them, they're going to be fine. Now I've got a little bit of a problem with curling, you can see here. So what I'm going to do is to put them all together and keep them under a handy pile of books. There we are, that will keep them. I don't want to block it because I don't think this yarn blocks very well, but if I just keep them like that, then they'll be ready when we come to do the bordering. So now this week we've got this lovely purple yarn, isn't it gorgeous? And for this square we're going to start off with a chain of 20. So I've done that bit already. Here's one I prepared earlier. And we're going to be doing a treble crochet. Now you've probably watched the treble crochet tutorial, and if you haven't, it's probably a good idea to do that. She's got much better manicure than me, so easier to watch all round. But the standing chain for a treble is 3 chains. So you count back 1, 2, 3, and then you do the first stitch in the 4th chain of the row. So this one needs a yarn over, so you yarn over and then into the 4th stitch like that, and then it's pull through 2, yarn over again and pull through the next 2. Do you see how tall the stitch is? And it's as tall as that bit at the end. So I'm going to go to the end of the row, and then when we get to the end we have to do another standing chain of 3 chains to get up to the height of the next row, and then I'll join you again. So here we are at the end of the first row, and I'm going to turn round, and then I'm going to work a standing chain. So I'm going to work 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then for the next stitch you don't work into the base of the stitch like you do with the double, you go into the one next to it, so you count this as the first stitch, yarn over, and then under both bars there. Oh, there we are. So yarn over again under both bars, through there. Oh, I'm not doing very well today. Okay, so there we go. And then when I come to do the next row, I have to go right into the top of that last stitch there, and then when we come back again, go right into the top of this chain here. Now that's important, so if you think you're not getting that right, remember to count the stitches at the end of every row. So here we are at the end of the second row, and I've counted and I've only got 16, and I should have 17 stitches, so I need to do one more. And I think what it is it's this one at the end, you see. Now that's the last stitch of the row below, so I need to go into the top of there. So yarn over and then into there and pull through. Now doing it into the top of the standing chain means you get a lovely straight edge there. Isn't that nice? Now I'm going to turn for the third row. 1, 2, 3 from a standing chain, and then off we go again into that second stitch from the post. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. There we go. So I'm off on my third row. Okay, so I've finished. Here we are. I don't think my edge is very straight, but I think it's going to do fine. Now, what I noticed when I got all my other squares out is that I didn't put the numbers on all of them, and I'm not going to be able to remember which one they are. Already I can't remember. So here we are. I'm going to write the number on here. Now I know that I told you to do it, and I bet you have done it. So don't do what I do. Do as I say. I'm sure that's what my mum used to say to me. Anyway, here we go. I'll be mum. Write numbers on your squares. Here we are. Look, I'm going to put a pin on it right now. And then I'll remember. Otherwise, we're going to get into a right pickle. Okay, see you back here for square number 7.